Hi guys, today we're going to do activity 33, the top 10 candy bars. Ooh, sounds like something delicious. Okay, so we are going to be typing in the data that we find on page 77 of the booklet, and we're going to be, sorry, the data is not on page 77, it's on page 79 for activity 33. And so then we want to bold cell A1 and change the font size to 18 point. So let's click on A1. We're going to bold it and change it to 18 point. So that's that whole title. It sort of flows into the other cells. That's okay. And then we want to format cell the width of column A to 10. So we're going to select column A and do a column width and make it 10. And okay. And as far as we're going to center align cells A5 through A14. So A5 through A14, these need to be centered aligned. Okay. Oh, there's just those two in there. All right, so then we're going to format the width of column B to 25 and center align that. So again, we want to select column B, right click, column width, 25. And while we have it selected, we're going to go up to the top here and find center and center that puppy. Okay, format the width of column C through G to 22 and center align. So we're going to select column C through G. We're going to format column width again to 22, and we're going to center align those. All right, looking good. All right, now we're going to center align and bold and underline row 4. Very special, so we'll center align, bold, and underline. Yay! Okay. Now we're going to format cells C5 through E14 as currency, displaying 2 decimal places and the dollar symbol. So we need to choose C5 through E14. So here we go. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's try that again. C5 through E14. And we just want these 3 columns basically in the data that's there. We want to format the cells. So we go right click, format cells. We're going to change that to currency. Currency, of course, is money. We want it to have 2 decimal places because generally money does. And we want the symbol to be the dollar sign. Okay, so okay, and we click OK. All right, that's looking good. If you notice, there were other symbols you could use there, like the pound or the yen or something like that. All right, so the next one we're going to do is use the autofill feature to complete the numbering sequence in column A to rank the candy bars. Now, this is an interesting thing. If we just had the 1 there, well, let me just show you real quick what happens. If you have the 1 there and you draw down, what's going to happen is it's going to fill everything in with a 1. We don't want that, though. We want the numbers to work there. So we're just going to get out of that, excuse me, and we're going to put in the 2. So once we have a 1, 2, if we select both cells and then we find that little box and we draw down, this is what happens. So with 10, you might think to yourself, well, I could just number those and that's not going to be any slower. And maybe it's not. But imagine that you had 1,000 things there. Makes it much easier if you can do that sort of thing. So we completed the numbering series. Number 11 says to compute the formula for our first candy bar as follows. Assume the average discount is 15%. So in cell D5, we're going to type in C5 times, using the asterisk, 15%. So equals C5 times asterisk and then 15%. Okay, and we should get something like $4.94, which sounds pretty good. All right, so then it's telling us to go to the next one in here, E5, and we're going to type in C5 minus D5. So that's our wholesale price. So we need an equal sign, excuse me, C5 minus D5. So it's just going to subtract that number we just got there from the original price. So we've got that. And then we're going to use the autofill to copy those down. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to insert a column between column B, the candy bar name, and column C, the count price. Ooh, we need to insert a column. So let's select column B. So we want to put it between B and C. So we select column B, and so then we can just right click, insert. It should insert a column. Okay. Well, it did it in the wrong spot, so let's try that again. Let's select column C then and insert. There it is. Okay, that's what we were hoping for, between B and C, which takes C and puts it in D. All right, and then it says to move the calorie count column. By the way, you can insert that up here at the top too. You can choose insert and you can do sheet col, okay? So basically we want to select this calorie count column. So we're going to cut that, okay? So we're not going to just copy it. We're going to cut it so that we can go over here and paste it. Okay. Now our calorie count has moved over closer to the candy bar, and that's what we want because the book told us that that's what we want. Okay. Now we want to insert a header and a footer, and then we're done. So we're going to go up to Insert. We're going to choose Text, and we're going to choose Header and Footer. And you need to scroll over if yours does what mine just did. In the header, you want to put in Activity 33 and your name. In the center, we want to put in Activity 33. No, sorry, top 10 candy bars. Forgive me. Top 10 candy bars. And over on this side, we want to put in the current date. And again, the current date is up here in the header footer tools. It is a button. You press it, it will put in a code, and then when you get out of there, it will show you that the actual date that you pull up the Excel spreadsheet. As far as the footer is concerned, we want the footer to have the page and number. So we want to go to Footer, we want to choose page 1, and there it is. And so that should be exactly what we need. We can do a file, save as, make sure that it is saved as top 10 candy bars or Activity 33. Either one is fine, or if you want the whole combo, that's fine with me. And save it and then send it to Canvas. Okay? Have a great day.